We have reached the finale. Infernal Wings. Synth in the background. Very cool. Awesome screams. Very unique band. What up, Rob? Thank you for the raid, man. Should we give Rob a raid request? What do you guys think? I think we should give Rob a raid request. Really, really cool band. Very, very cool album. Unexpected. What's up, Chiara? How are you doing? Unexpected. Didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I did. I was excited for this. Very, very cool. This album is really, really cool. It's very, very unique, very progressive, very experimental. I wasn't expecting to hear that, you know, like the difference of sound in each track. How it just goes into like something unexpected. And I don't know, it's very, very cool. I really, really like it a lot. It's a good album. Let's get into this review. All right, so my wow moment. What is the pause moment of this album? There's a lot of them. Right here. Very cool two-step kind of like composition there. Very, very cool. Very simple drumming and simple guitars. It just brings off that. And you already know what I'm gonna fucking play. If you're an industrialist, you will know exactly what I am thinking of when I hear that. And that is this motherfucking shit right here. And this one. That one, and was it this one? Yeah, instantly Rammstein vibes. As soon as I heard that two-step like composition right there after that little bridge, I was like, dude, these guys love Rammstein. They have to. Because, I mean, that shit was just a no-brainer to me. And that's so good. That's so fucking cool that a Russian band sounds a little bit, it just reminds me of like the Rammstein vibe. It's very, very cool. Very, very nostalgic for me, especially like in my early 20s, late teens. All right. That was my pause moment. Chaos. Awesome song. My 3 favorites on this album. All right, what are we gonna get into? All right. First off, before I get into my 3 favorites, man, go fucking support these guys, man. Come on, man. 447 monthly listeners. How many followers? 1,300 followers. That's it. Go support these guys, please. For the love of God. And if you do support them, tell them I fucking sent you, cause no one else is gonna fucking tell them that. Tell them I sent you. Alright, let's get into these top 3. This is kind of hard, alright? So let's listen to it over again. that. I love how Ardentis and him, or actually that's him. That's him doing it. Him and the guitarist doing that with the highs and the gutturals right here. All right, so my favorite on this album is Ghost City. That is still the best track on this album. In my personal opinion, it's amazing. It is amazing. It fully displays Oleg's vocal style, how he can do it, and he's when I heard that there's a sky or there's a star, I think he says, that was so cool the first time I heard that, and it's still cool the second time I heard it, you know. Listen to this. The grit. There's absolutely no squeak in his voice. No, nothing. That he held that note for a pretty long time. And that's really hard to do as a vocalist. And I have a lot of respect for him for that. That is awesome. My second favorite, well, my second one I'm picking is Chaos. Chaos is fucking nostalgic heaven. Cybrid vibes, FLA vibes. And then right into fucking Rammstein. That's fucking awesome. That song, I was gonna pick that as my favorite, but I can't, dude. So sick. So fucking sick, this song. Yeah, definitely an underrated banger, in my personal opinion. And my third one that I really liked, oh man, there's a lot of good songs on this album, dude. I think I'm probably gonna have to go with The Thing as my third favorite, or my third one that I liked. A really, really cool song. Very Meshuggah kind of riff there. Then it goes into that. And into a completely different key. Awesome. Awesome track. Awesome. Just nothing else to say about it. Just a fucking awesome track. How it just leads into that minor and then it switches to major at the end. Very cool as a musician's perspective. Very, very cool. The album MVP. Now, let me look at the members again. All right. Hopefully I can find a picture of that singer, dude. Mr. Oleg Lankin gets album MVP on vocals. What a fucking talented vocalist that guy is. Absolutely awesome. Just the fact that he can just go into that clean singing into, and then he can do like the fucking robot voice. Very, very fucking cool. I know it's a plug-in, but still, the fact that he can just nail so many voices and so many just tones in his voice is just, it makes him the MVP for this album. Absolutely awesome. He's insane. I do agree. Similar artist. Well, let's get one of the fucking obvious ones out of the way. This motherfucker right here. All three of them. Cybri. Absolutely, probably, if not one of their #1 influences. Very dark wave, very black metal, very gent, and that's what Cybri is. So, that will be one of them. And it's also industrial as well. #2, from an industrialist perspective, we're gonna have to go with FLA, Frontline Assembly. A lot of these tracks really reminded me of Frontline Assembly, especially this one right here. Yep, that's FLA. That's FLA. That's FLA. Please, if you're an industrialist, if you're an industrial metal fan, please go listen to FLA. They are not industrial metal, but they are industrial, and they are fucking amazing. So underrated. It is stupid how underrated they are, but very similar to NINTHSHAFT. #3, Oblivion Machine, and I'm gonna point off that this track right here. I don't know what changing pictures keep plotting. I'm no bounds. Very reminiscent of Oblivion Machine, and I'm gonna go ahead and play that for you guys. I'm gonna start doing this so that way I don't just blow smoke up your ass and tell you, oh, they sound like this. I gotta have the proof to show y'all. All right, so this track right here. That's what that reminded me of. So, is it Into the Light? Is that the name of it? Very reminiscent to Rewake from Oblivion Machine, Zero Gravity. In Search of Light, excuse me. Very cool, very ambient. I didn't hear any female vocals in here, so I can't really say anything about Nookie, but I can play, however, the chorus to Shield Mode, so you guys can hear how the voice is very similar to Oleg's. They're also Russian. Right there. So that's Shield Mode from Oblivion Machine. Really reminiscent and very similar to Oleg's voice. That's where I'm gonna pick them for the third. #4, Rammstein. Like I said, I already showed you the fucking comparison to Chaos and let me go read it again. Hang on. Okay, Will You Go to Bed With Me, I think is the name of the song. Yeah. Wollt ihr das Bett in Flammen sehen? Will you go to bed with me? I think it is. Will you go to bed in flames with me or something? I can't remember what it is. But it's very reminiscent to Chaos, especially at the very end. Very reminiscent to them. So we'll go ahead and put them as #4. #5, I'm gonna pick a darkwave band. All right, a darkwave band. So if I had to pick a darkwave band that is reminiscent to this band, and they're also Doom too. They have some Doom elements, so I could put Swallow the Sun. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna put Swallow the Sun as well. So Swallow the Sun is definitely a huge similar artist to this band, and I'm surprised they're not on similar artists on Spotify, because they definitely do sound like them a little bit, especially with the composition and the music. And #5, I'm picking Blut Angel as one of the as the 5th similar artist. I'm gonna go ahead and play a couple tracks from him, so that way you guys can get an idea of what I'm talking about. They're a darkwave industrial artist. So you have this one. The synth player uses synths like this. You keep all the memories. And you got stuff like this. Yep. So yeah, Blut Angel, very reminiscent to NINTHSHAFT as well. it's not genre anymore. It is subgenre, because this is a metal, and it's considered subgenres. That's what I'm gonna start calling them now, because a lot of people telling me, oh, they're not genres, dude. They're subgenres. Whatever, elitist subgenres. All right, the subgenres for this album in particular. Yeah, number one's Doom for sure. Every single track in here has that doomy, gloomy, slow, ambient vibe that I get from Anathema, that I get from Swallow the Sun, that I get from Red Moon Architect, I get from Hanging Garden, stuff that I've heard in the Doom era. Turn Loose the Swans, those things. My Dying Bride, Paradise Lost, a lot of stuff like that. I'm not gonna play them, but you get the drift. Doom is their number one genre. Number two, I'm gonna go progressive, very proggy. You never know where you're gonna end up next in these songs, especially on Chaos. I wasn't expecting to hear this on Chaos. Like, I gotta hear it again, because it is. I wish I could listen to it for the first time again, because it just blew my fucking mind how they did that. It goes into this here. Then into this. Then into that. Then into that. Then into this. Then into FLA. And back into Ramside. Awesome song. Very, very progressive song. And this whole album is progressive. That was number two, right? Number three, experimental as fuck, bro. Every single one of these tracks is completely different from the last. You never know where you're gonna end up. I love how Damned it led right into the thing, and that was so cool how it just led right into it. I wasn't expecting that. That was cool. But again, very experimental. You never know what you're gonna get. It's just so cool. It's so fucking cool. Yo, I would dig Cow. I knew you would dig Cow. I don't know what that is. Anyways, Chaos. Okay. Yeah, Chaos is fucking awesome. It's one of the best tracks on this album. Number 4, correct? Yeah, number 4. Darkwave. Yeah, we'll give it the Darkwave. A lot of the synths in here are very, very reminiscent to Massive Ego, Bluet Angel, Combi Christ. A lot of the Darkwave bands, Cybreed is the big one that it's very reminiscent of. And there's a lot of black metal, but again, Darkwave is a mix of kind of like dark gothic style writing with synthwave. So it was more prominent in the 80s, and then it reached the 90s, and now we're in the 2000s, and now in the 2010s, 2020s now, and we have a complete reintroduction into what Darkwave is considered, which these guys have brought to life yet again. Absolutely awesome. And number 5, industrial. For sure. Very, very, just they do what they want. And they make sounds out of nothing. And that's what industrialists do best. That's what they do best. So, definitely a very industrial sound to this whole album. The implication. What do I think this is about? Alright, we're gonna chat GPT this shit. I'm tired of trying to figure this shit out. Let's try to figure it out, alright? Alright. What is NINTHSHAFT, The Thing? I gotta make sure I put album because the stupid computer doesn't know. Alright, now this comes straight from ChatGPT. I fucking love ChatGPT. Is Rob here? Hey Rob, are you still here, man? You get a raid request, dude. I'll give you a raid request. But thank you for the raid, by the way. The interpretation. The Thing serves as a reflection on humanity's capacity for self-destruction and the existential dread that accompanies it. Through its dark narratives and sonic intensity, the album invites listeners to confront uncomfortable truths about society and themselves. The band's approach to storytelling, combined with their atmospheric sound, creates a compelling experience that challenges and engages the audience. Well, that is damn for sure right on the fucking key what I wanted to say for the implication. Very, very cool. Very dystopian. Very, very just kind of like the end of the world kind of deal with this whole album. Very, very cool. An alien that took life. It's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool implication. I'll use that. And Landon, thank you so much for the follow. I'm sorry I haven't been able to tell you thank you, but thank you very much. But yeah, very, very cool album. What is the rating? So, 2 of these tracks really didn't pull me in. I gotta say that. Very kind of boring tracks. Way to the Boundless. In Search of Light and Infernal Wings. I didn't really care for both of those tracks. So that being said, I'm gonna give this album an 8.6 out of 10. I feel like it could be better. This album could be better. With the slow doomy vibe, it just kind of takes away, the other tracks. It takes away the fire that the other tracks have on this album. So hearing the slow doomy ones is just like, it's like, ugh. I don't really care for it. I like it. It's not good enough for a 9 though. It's good. It's a great album, and I'm hoping that Bermuda is going to be even better. If you guys enjoyed this review or this reaction, please, we have room. Come submit albums, EPs on our link tree, and I'll provide that up there and down here. So definitely watch the graphics. Anyways, if you want to figure out how to submit your own album or EP to the channel, please watch my channel trailer and it will tell you everything. And I'm currently updating that to another video, so definitely stay tuned to that. The next album reaction will be Yu Yo Yuppie, Story of Hope. And it's a Japanese metal / synthwave band. So I'm excited to check that out. It came in from Arcane, another Discord wheel spinner for an album reaction. Very, very cool. All right. Well, if you enjoyed this, don't forget to click the like or the dislike if you hated this. By all means, please help me out. Click the dislike. Leave a comment below if you hated this. If you like this, let me know what your favorite track was. If you watch this whole playlist, hit the number 7. That way I know. And don't forget to subscribe to CryoFlame Audioforge, where frost meets flame, audio is forged. Peace!